Good morning, elephants, and good afternoon, dinos. It's Friday today. Happy Friday. It's fun, funky, freaky, fantastic, fabulous Friday. And I know you know why I use all those adjectives to describe Friday. Because they all have the same beginning sound, and they all start with the letter F. Francesca knows. F. They all start with the letter F. Good job. We're going to talk about the life cycle of a chicken today. Okay, but first I'm going to read you a cute little story called The Chick and the Duckling. This is written, the author is Mira Ginsberg. She wrote the words, and there are two illustrators who drew the pictures. Actually, they painted them, right? That looks like watercolors to me. Jose Arrego and Ariane Dewey are the illustrators. This is called The Chick and the Duckling. A duckling came out of the shell. "I'm out," he said. "Me too," said the chick. They both hatched, right? "I'm taking a walk," said the duckling. "Me too," said the chick. "I'm digging a hole," said the duckling. What do you think the chick's going to say? "Me too," said the chick. "I found a worm." "Me too," said the chick. "I caught a butterfly." "Me too," said the chick. "I'm going for a swim," said the duckling. Does anybody can predict a problem with this? So far, the chick has done everything that the duckling did. But what might be the problem here? Think about that for a second. "Me too," said the chick. What do you think is going to happen next? "I'm swimming," said the duckling. Me too," said the chick. Uh-oh. Can baby chickens swim? Do they live? Is their habitat the pond? The duckling pulled the chick out. "I'm going for another swim," said the duckling. "Not me," said the chick. Okay. Well, we can see in that story that the chick wanted to do everything that the duckling did, but we know that even though they're both birds and they both are oviparous animals, they both hatch out of eggs, they're very different. They live in different habitats. One lives in the pond or the lake and can swim. It's a water bird, right? Yeah, ducks have those webbed feet. They can swim, but baby chicks don't live in the water or on the water. They mostly live on a farm, right? So they don't know how to swim. So that was a silly little story. You know, it made me think of something. A lot of times when your friends or your brothers or sisters, they want to do everything that you do, and you sometimes get angry at them and you say, "Stop copying me, stop doing what I do." But you know what? They're really doing it because they really like you and they really look up to you and they want to be like you. So I know sometimes it's annoying, but if you think of it that way, it's really not so bad, right? So let's talk about the life cycle of an oviparous animal. And here we have the life cycle of a chicken. This is a chicken, a hen, because a mommy chicken is called a hen, right? And what is she doing there? She's sitting on her eggs, and guess what? I have another big vocabulary word for you. It's called incubate. Before an egg hatches, a mother chicken incubates it. That means she keeps it warm. How many eggs is this mother chicken incubating? Do you want to count them? Let's count them. Let's start over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, that's going to be 10 little chicks coming out of those eggs. So she has to sit on them to keep them warm. If they get cold, then they won't make it. They need warmth to grow, right? Like most animals and plants, right? So if we look here, this is the first stage. The hen, the mommy chicken, lays the egg. This is a chicken egg. A baby chick is growing inside of it. Now remember I told you the eggs that we buy at the store and that we eat, there are no baby chicks in there. They're different, okay? The second stage, oh, look at that. Peck, peck, peck. The shell of the egg cracks open. Can you see what's coming out of that egg? What do you see? What do you observe? I observe feathers, and I observe the little feet coming out of that egg. Number 3, this is the third stage. Oh, he looks a little tired. You know, it takes a lot of energy to peck out of an egg. A chick hatches out of the egg. It is wet and it is tired. But eventually, beep, beep. Now the chick is dry. It will grow up to be a chicken. So cute. So also we talk about ducks are also other types of animals that lay eggs. And we start out with the mama duck. And then she sits on her eggs, she incubates them, and another word we use is nesting. She sits in her nest on top of the eggs. You can't even see them. I wonder something when I look at this picture. I wonder, what do you wonder? Where are the eggs? She's sitting on them. They're underneath her body. How does she not crush her own eggs? I guess she's soft on the bottom and doesn't sit very hard on them. She's a mommy duck. She knows what to do. So she lays an egg, right? And she's nesting. She's sitting on the eggs. I guess we could go do it this way. The duck lays the egg, and then the duck sits on the egg and she incubates the egg. She's nesting. And here is the baby duckling is hatching. When an animal comes out of the egg, we call it hatching. And here we are, the duckling. Same thing. It takes a lot of energy to get out of an egg. So here, I have in this book, I just wanted to show you real quick, what it looks like, real pictures. This is an informational text about the life cycle of a chicken in an egg. So this is inside the egg, and that's day 1. This is day 1. The tiny red dot in this egg means a baby chick will grow inside. And after 5 days, the chick to be is growing. At this point, it's called an embryo. 9 days, the embryo continues to grow and changes. Can you see a little eye? Actually, it looks like a very big eye, but that's the chick's head. And the eye, it looks like a wing and the body, right? But now we see after 21 days, now the baby chick looks like a bird. It's almost ready to hatch. Can you see the baby bird squished in that little egg? There's the feet, the beak, and the feathers. And then what happens? Crack, crack, crack. Here comes the baby. And then the chick is born, okay? So that's a lot of fun. I wish that I could go to a farm and see baby chicks coming out of eggs. But I think that if you can go on YouTube and your grown-up can Google it and you could actually watch real time, they speed it up. They speed up the process on the film and you can see how that works. Okay, that would be fun to do. So I'm going to see you in a little while on Zoom, most of you, and I'm hoping that you're okay. I hope that everybody's happy and healthy, and I'm home with my family just like you're home with your family, and we're doing our work. And I wanted to remind you that just like in school, do you know how just like in school we talk about we have a job at school? Your job is to do your work. Remember Miss Linda always used to tell you about your job? So there's lots of time for play. There's lots of time for TV and your iPad and your tablet and playing games and running around, and time for sleep and time for eating. But you also have to take your time for work. You don't have to spend a lot of time on your work, and you do what you can and you do what you enjoy, okay? So listen to your grown-ups, and I want you to have a really fun Friday. I hope it's fantastic, okay? I'll see you later. Have a great weekend.